You are there.
Yeah.
You are
Can you
getting
hear
out
me
of the
now?
car. You are getting out of the car, aren't you?
No, I'm actually getting when I get to my zone, it kind of black out and then it hooked up with the Wi-Fi and everything like that.
But were you getting out of the car? I thought I could hear a car door being open and shut.
No, not at all.
All right,
Oh
carry
Not
on.
at
man,
all.
you are a nosy packer.
He
Yeah.
is. He is. Just want me to divulge everything about me.
Look
No,
at that.
yeah. But you can hear me clearly now.
Yes. I remember what when we were having a stream, and then I was asking I was a Kulata that if the egg that he was frying, if it was done, and then he freaked out. I told him I had a camera that could see him. But the thing is, I could hear the rustling. You know when you are frying eggs, it's a this thing. I could hear him frying something. And I just guessed that eggs, and then he freaked out a little bit. But
You
sorry,
make me
sorry.
remember this Malam, those Malam's egg in Lagos Island there. Baba. I used to be
Do you
I was a
remember
kind of
their tea that is over sweetened?
Chai, we call it chai.
Yeah.
Baba, the Mejai. I used to be in Campbell Road now, Campbell Street.
that's my
Campbell Street.
that's my that's my
That's your
area now.
area. I used to work somewhere close to that area before. I more or less like living there practically. But yeah, we used to have all these Hausas, those coming. Man, Yoruba, oh God. We used to have these um integrations that some of their children actually they've really mixed with Yorubas that they speak fluent Yoruba, they attend the same school, they do practically everything with their kids, and wow. Well,
I just love
um,
Lagos, Adewale.
it
Honestly,
is. Lagos is a
you
melting
know
pot
where to
indeed.
buy everything. Even if you
Yeah.
want to buy Indomie, you know
Oh
where
yeah.
to go for the best
Oh
Indomie.
yeah. Oh
If you
yeah.
want
Oh yeah.
asaro,
Oh
ororo
yeah.
one or oil
Uh-huh.
one, you know where to go. You want
Wow.
2 a.m., you know where to go.
Lagos Island in the 90s. That was when I was used to. Oh wow. Anyway, apart from
But
that,
Baba,
Baba.
was it not Morris the last time he came down saying, yeah, if you go to Lagos, you are still abroad. You are not yet in. If you go
Yes,
to
now.
Lagos or
It
Abuja,
is
you are still
so.
abroad. You are not
It,
yet
it,
in Nigeria.
it is so. It is. It is. And I'll tell you this: Lagos has always been good to me, and I would say like 60% of Nigerians abroad actually pass through Lagos, and that city blesses them for them to be able to use as a passage to where they are today, and that is why I would never speak ill of that state. It's still a pace setter when it comes to development. And that city, oh, Lagos State. God bless Lagos State. God bless Lagos State. So
Amen, amen, and amen.
what else other topic one man before because once I get in I might not be able to what else I forgot the
We were
topic.
talking about the currency. We weren't really having much in terms of
Yeah,
topics, but we're just
yeah.
rooting
I'm
around,
just
just
trying to touch
chatting.
so that other people can come in, those who like, real talkers can come in and make the free flow really
Adewale,
flow.
one of these days, I want you, BT, and those that are interested. I want to talk about the music on Lagos Island, Sakara, and
Oh,
all the
okay.
rest.
We've had an
Oh,
episode like
But
that where we
Bobby
really talked
Benson,
about
Abi. Bobby.
where we talked
yeah.
about
If Blue Shell in the comment section, if you can come that day, I would love, because Blue Shell, I don't think is less than 60. Because there was a day we were talking about Lagos nightlife, and he mentioned two things. I was shocked. He mentioned Bishkomba, and he mentioned Johnny Hastrop, who happens to be my egbon in those days. So I said, no, this guy, we shouldn't be hiding. He should come and talk to us too, and things like that.
so for some of us like this, I wasn't born in the 60s. I was born in the 70s. But the thing is, I assimilate and I'm very eager to learn and exposed to a lot of all those old stuff. I like to just to go back to the history and learn stuff and all that. But Lagos Island has always been the I was listening. Baba,
BT particularly because BT was saying Sakara music is Egba music, and
It
I
is
say no,
actually a
no,
Ghana music.
it's an island music.
Baba, Highland popularizes.
We created
There's
it.
a
We
family,
created.
Baba.
Whoa,
There's a
come back
family.
again. I go tell you.
There's a
We
family in
created.
the Grandland that actually is like they are being known for, and it was Lagos that actually make it more, because
Sorry, Dewale, I have to leave. I hand over to Mike. Let me say, apologies. Hold that thought. Hold it just in animated suspension. Give me the window, then I'll hand it back to you. The link I've sent into the comment section now, that is for Mike's platform, actually. We want to, Mike has been a bit lazy with his platform, so we want to build up his numbers. So maybe that will push him to stream more on his platform. So go follow Mike on that platform. And then anybody that wants to come in as well, the after hours crew, so they can come in, come carry on the conversation. So it's just a gisting session. The super chat of the day, always Ayo, that one always goes steady. So thank you, Ayo. So thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow. I have a busy
Thank you,
day.
Ayo.
Yes, I have a busy day for later on, so I have to be earlier. So thank you, Mike, for stepping in the bridge. So thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Okay, woman.
Baba, our economy hasn't grown to the point where we allow foreign currencies to dominate our market. So, and federal government has been fighting this battle of having foreign currency being used as a form of exchange for services and goods and services. And what it does is that it really doesn't strengthen our currency. If there's anything, it put more burden on our naira because those dollars has to be exchanged to that naira. So, but we make laws in Nigeria, but never really implement or execute those laws. And when we do, we always find a way to circumvent the law. And true to our nature and the way we do things, we're always trying to excuse every of our actions. How many times our federal government says, "Oh, dollars and other foreign currencies are not allowed to be used in Nigeria"? How many times? If we really, really dig down, there are still some entities in Nigeria that are actually.
Prince Daddy, are you there?
Yeah, Mike, I'm here.
Okay, when Dewali finished, I was going to ask you what you think about this drone situation that's going on all over your. They are waiting for your president so you can shoot him.
All
the
right.
drone,
By the way,
the drone are waiting for Trump
Mike,
inauguration day so they can shoot him.
Mike, whoever is traveling to Nigeria in this December, make sure you come back before January 20th. Or else you you'll be singing Palongo in Nigeria. So make sure if your paper get K-leg, don't go to Nigeria. Don't travel.
I don't get people.
I'm not saying no, you don't get paper. I say if your paper get K-leg, make sure you come back as early as possible before 20th.
That's true. That's
Anyway.
a good announcement. Because remember one time Trump just woke up one morning and just announced that if you he said he banned Muslims and he banned and some people were stranded though. Some people got stranded.
Oh yeah.
they traveled and they got stranded. They couldn't come in.
Yeah. So whatever can take. Anyway, I hope Lagos State, federal government implement that and ensure that they put mechanism in place to make sure that no such thing. So that at least if anybody witness that, they could have a place to report it, like a whistleblower or something like that. Because we shouldn't be using dollar. Or our economy is not yet big enough to accommodate foreign currency, unlike countries like UAE, where you can easily spend dollars to buy stuff in the store. But in Nigeria, we shouldn't be warehousing dollars. If at all, we should be strengthening our currency, which is a good one. Briefly on the noise pollution in Lagos. Again, how many times have Lagos State promulgated that nobody, noise pollution in Lagos? Several times I can remember. But you see, it is only in Nigeria when somebody's trying to build a church or start a church, you can just put it by one store on the roadside and everybody started a church. The same thing Nigeria exported to UK, where you see them having a crusade in the open areas and noises everywhere and there. And it's high time. Nobody says you don't worship your God, but don't use it to disturb others. At least close to the residential area, there should be some level of, a reduction in the noise. All those our Muslim brother that always wake people up in the early in the morning. If you ask them now, they will tell you, God want us to go, and I mean Allah want us to go and tell people. We always have this religious bias as to some everything decision that we take. But I hope government, I mean, Lagos State will implement that and make sure that anybody found wanting in that, not following that directive, get arrested and pay fine. Because if I here in America, every religion places always have this what do you call it, blocking or something like that in those establishments, and so that the noise would not be disturbing the neighbors. As a matter of fact, my church is close to the residential. You can hardly hear anything outside when you're in the parking lot. And that is the way it should be. You invest in ensuring that others too have their peace of mind, other than just, waking people up early in the morning and say, yeah, after I thought you had the work caller. I don't know where they work caller to. Those people yelling on the street. It's not just the religion body. We've seen those mic people, all those Shawaride and people, they'll be carrying calabash and be yelling and shouting. As a matter of fact, they should even start with those people because they always constitute, noises around. But we will see how far that will go. It's one thing to make pronouncements, another thing to follow it up. Because at the end of the day, government usually don't follow through. People will go back again. Obalende, for example, I don't think that place will ever shut down for noise one day. I know should it will always be noisy. And but that's that about that. You can go on mine.
So who make more noise between my people and your people?
People, they are
The people that
confined in a
have a
place.
branch even in every building they have branch.
I mean, I would say it's 50-50. No,
50-50.
well,
If we begin to make, if we
my people,
make noise like
I
you guys,
concede, my people make more noise because you guys only comes out once in a while.
they are
You don't
quiet people.
really. Yeah, but my people actually make the noise the most. Every Sunday, every crusade, every night vigil is always about blasting music. Nobody cares anyway.
What
So
about the
you
Muslims
right,
that have loudspeaker in front of their mosque? They have to
that
wake
is
everybody up to come and pray. Even those of
uh,
us that don't participate, we have to wake up to know that it's time for them to pray.
that's the issue. Would they comply? Well, this is Lagos State. Lagos can enforce if they really wanted to. That would be, term or seen in the political connotation or whatever, because it's about for the goodness of everybody that lives in that space. But people like in the north, would they implement such things? I doubt that as well. But that's that about that anyway. People. One thing is to make the pronouncement. Another thing is to follow it up. And I hope Lagos State will be able to implement it, which I doubt. I really, really doubt it. All right, thank you, Mike. You can go to Trump Daddy.
So Prince Daddy, what's in here? Is it a bird or is it a plane? Or is it what's in here?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know what is going on. I'm just me too. I'm watching. Um, it sounds like something comical. I don't know how they can have drones flying and they don't know what is going on in the whole America. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So
You see, the only people that can explain it is us. That's what we call the Ebola.
Yeah, look at you. But they said they explain it because when it happened in California today or yesterday, they said I think they are missing some nuclear material, radioactive material. So they are using the drones to kind of track them or things like that. So it's a lot of speculation. But I don't believe they are hostile drones. I don't believe because
So who's
America
flying
is
them?
too much to allow
who's
any drone that is hostile to come into their territory.
I
So
mean,
where did
have
they
they
come?
identified the
Where
drones?
did they come from?
Is it the military or who?
I suspect it's Secret Service drones. That's what I suspect.
But Secret Service say it's not their drone. They don't know. They
Look, Mike, in those days when we were seeing unidentified flying objects. Is it not decades later they come to tell us that it was the Air Force service that was testing a lot of stuff?
No. See, these days they still haven't figured else UFO. No. They still haven't till today. They still UFO is still a mystery. It's not.
They admitted some because that's example of the stealth bomber, that black thing that looks like a spider.
No, the UFO back then used to be circle, like a spherical kind of shape, and that one till today no one can explain it.
There are some explanation to that. That's what I'm telling you. Though it may be untrue or true, but those are the explanations we had of late. But these drones can never come from outside. America will not tolerate it.
Yeah, I know for a fact. It didn't come from outside. But the governor said some of them are coming, 50 of them came from the water.
And says Iranian drone carriers were launching them. America, come on. Iran. No. I don't buy that.
But it kind of amazed me where America of all countries, we have something in their sky and they can't explain it. Everybody's confused.
You forgot earlier in the year when some balloon was throwing deaths on some American cities, launched by North Korea also. Flying balloon.
No, that the balloon. That one they knew. They knew the
Chinese
origin.
balloon. Sorry, Chinese balloons.
Yeah, that one they knew the origin. There was no.
But why would they tolerate it to the extent that they were opening and throwing death on American cities? I was surprised. They couldn't shoot it anyway because it contains a lot of materials they don't want falling on the cities. So they were just looking at it until it faded out.
No, what amazes me about this drone is that, I mean, it's been over a month now. They haven't even traced one to say, okay, this one here will follow this and this is where it landed at the end of the day. Or
that shows government knows about it.
No, yeah, okay. Regardless, everybody. That's why everybody will say that. Oh, government is just lying. But what about independent people, right? Independent scientists, all of them. They have been saying, okay, let's follow it. Let's see where they are coming from, where they are going. But no one has been able to say this is where they come from, and this is where they ended up. This is where they landed. This is where they took off from. No one has been able to answer that. That's amazing. That's just. People can't even identify like, okay, this is a manufacturer that make this.
That's why it's not making sense. I heard Trump had a meeting or event in New Jersey and he had to cancel it. I mean, if they knew the origin of the drones or what is going on, it wouldn't have to cancel the trip. So it's not making sense.
Government is deep.
Yeah. So if it's everybody says government, but government, I mean, if they are denying you, I mean, we can't say. But one thing, Sha, if it's a foreign adversary, then you are not a superpower. Then you are not the most powerful country. Then because if a foreign country can get drones all over your skies, that means they can finish you. Then if it's China, that means they can just put a nuclear bomb on one of those drones and just have them all over your sky. What are you going to do? This stuff is not a joke. It's not a joke. Well, it's all over the East Coast, yeah. It's not all over. We'll see. It started in New Jersey. Now they have it in all the other neighboring states. You see how far they go. Maybe I just waiting for Trump. Yeah, go ahead.
No, not much to say. I just want to say I think I will bail out too. We're just the conversation is not flowing like that. So I wish you a very good night, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Yeah, right, Prince Daddy. Yeah. Rest well, Adewale. The same thing.
All right, Baba. Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. So I guess we'll end the show now. You guys don't have what do you call it?
Yeah, I think I do already talk. So I mean, I'm good. We can start back tomorrow.
All right. Let me end it.
All right, do it later. Bye.
All right. Yeah.